Wildcats, welcome back to another episode of Wildcat TV. I'm Ashlyn DeJura.
And I'm Riley Leone. Last week we got important information on signs of suicide.
Sammy has more.
Hey Wildcats, this year we won't be having an S.O.S. day, but it's still just as important. In 2018, suicide was the second leading cause of death among adolescents aged 10 to 24 years old. 9% of high school students have attempted suicide in the last year, and 20 to 30% of high schoolers report symptoms of depression. There are 3 things to do if you think you or a friend is experiencing depression. The 3 steps are acknowledge, care, tell, or act. A is for acknowledge. To acknowledge the signs and symptoms of depression or suicidal thoughts. These can be loss of motivation or interest in activities, sleeping too much or too little, increased fatigue, or thoughts of worthlessness or what life would be like without you there. C stands for care, either self-care or showing a friend you care. Some examples of self-care include exercising, going out with friends, setting a sleep schedule, or setting or changing a routine and drinking water. To show a friend you care, make sure to stay in touch with them. Make plans. Let them know you appreciate them. You can also do small gestures like buying them a coffee. Finally, T, tell an adult. You can tell an adult at home or outside of school, or you can tell a staff member at Blue Springs. A few to highlight are Kirsten White, our social worker, and Tiffany Jackson, our licensed professional counselor. You can also talk to your school counselor or any of the district or community resources, such as David Foster, our district psychologist. Finally, you can call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK, as well as others. If you think you or someone you know may be experiencing depression and suicidal thoughts, remember to act. Acknowledge, care, tell. Signing off for Wildcat TV, I'm Sammy Sowerby. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Sammy.
And once again, Wildcats, the National Suicide Hotline is 1-800-273-8255. One of our school's favorite events, Northern Lights, is back. Jackson has more.
Hey, Jackson. What? You're on. What? Oh, gosh. Sorry, Wildcats. I was just listening to our choir, and you can too. At the PAC, November 18th and 19th at 7 o'clock, our choir is going to be performing songs from Mamma Mia, In the Heights, and Polar Express.
Once again, the Blue Springs High School Vocal Department presents Northern Lights 2021, a choral variety show. It will be Thursday, November 18th to Friday, November 19th of this year, 2021, at 7 p.m. Central Time, featuring songs from the Polar Express, In the Heights, and Mamma Mia. It will take place at the PAC, with tickets being $7. You do not have to be 18 years or older to purchase tickets.
Now, signing off for Wildcat TV, I'm Jackson Buimano. Back to you, cool cats in the studio.
Each year to raise awareness for pediatric cancer, Blue Springs hosts a fundraiser known as Braveshave.
Students and staff who participate will shave and cut their hair to donate. Brody has more.
Damn, I messed up. We gotta go bald, son.
COVID hairstyle going crazy. Want to look like Mr. Clean? Need a change in your life? Want to support kids with cancer? If you answered yes to any of these, Braveshave is the thing for you. All you need to do if you're interested is come to the meeting in Wildcat Room during Wildcat Hour A shift on November 18th.
Don't forget to sign up and donate for a good cause.
In support of Miss Walls, Mr. Duval, Dr. Hakes, and many students came together to raise money and compete in a cornhole tournament.
Let's throw it on over to Dale with the results of the competition.
9-point beat. Damn. Oh, snap. Hey, Wildcats. E. Delshon Stanley back here on your screen. And I'm here to talk about the Cornhole Tournament. I'm pretty sure you all guys remember this dude.
That look good?
Big Sully. Well, that week came. Last week, through the 2nd to the 5th, we held the Cornhole Tournament, where it was multiple teams competing. The names went crazy. Let me just show y'all a little something. We had Yo Gabba Gabba, that was my team. Umizoomi, Dynamic Duo, Fielding Lambs, and Baby Shark. Well, anyway, I even got to talk to the winners and even the person who came up with all this, the one and only Mr. Duval. Let's take it to them.
All right, the purpose of this cornhole tournament was to raise money for breast cancer awareness. We raised a little over $625. There were 57 teams, $10 a team, and then we had people donate money that didn't even actually play. So a little over $600 for breast cancer awareness.
Yeah, so we mainly just signed up because it's for a good cause, and we just like to play cornhole.
Basically the same thing, just signed up for a good cause and to raise money for breast cancer.
Well, cats, thank you all for all joining the Cornhole Tournament and raising money for a good cause. And as always, Miss Walls a good recovery as she's fighting through this cancer. That's all for I have you guys for today. I'm D. Delton Staley. Now back to you guys in the studio.
I think it's about time to toss it on over to a commercial break.
I agree. We'll be right back.
Scout Coffee is a small local-owned coffee shop in downtown Blue Springs that has anything for anyone. They have dairy-free options, hot and iced drinks, chai, and even a kids menu. Come visit before or after school to find something for you.
I love working at Chick-fil-A because
I love working at Chick-fil-A because
I love working at Chick-fil-A because
we are impacting people's lives each and every day.
We are all like a family here.
Because of the family environment.
Come join our family at Chick-fil-A Blue Springs. You're going to love it too. You can apply online or in person. We'll be glad to have
you. Big Frog is offering a great deal right now and giving money back to the school district. Each time you order customized shirts for school clubs and associations, 10% of the total purchase will fund grants and scholarships distributed through the Blue Springs Education Foundation. It's a win-win situation. Design your own t-shirts at the area's largest selection of styles and colors, and money goes right back into the district's Education Foundation. For more information, contact Big Frog at 816-795-1115 or check their website, bigfrog.com/independence.
My name is Chelsea. I've been coming here since I was 15, which is not too long ago. No. I've been coming here since I was 15, and I love coming to Dahlquist Dental. I feel comfortable here. I'm never anxious or worried about any of the care I'm going to receive here, which is actually a big deal. For me, I've been to a lot of dentists. Dr. Ryan is always meticulous, and he's very careful and thorough, and I really, really love that about here.
Hey Wildcats, it's Joey here from Culver's. Welcome back to the school year. We have some amazing treats for you. I want to tell you about our freshly made small batch frozen custard. Every day we have vanilla and chocolate, and then you have an awesome variety of things to choose from. Chocolate syrups, strawberries, fruits, nuts, toppings, candies, anything that you can imagine. You guys have an awesome semester, and we can't wait to see you here at Culver's.
Welcome back, Wildcats.
Shrek the Musical auditions will be Monday, November 22nd at 2:30 right after school in the PAC. Audition packets are available in the Drama Den or in the choir room. If you have any questions, you can contact Mrs. Oakenquist, Mr. Rudolph, or Mr. Layton.
Coming up this month is the boys and girls basketball purple and gold game.
Tyler has more.
I can feel the power, I can feel the power. Feel the power. Yeah, money that is time and hour. So, yeah, I better activate the power. I'ma activate it, gotta make it, gotta chase it. I don't care what they be saying, I'ma do it now. And I've been really strafing, I ain't giving up and I ain't giving in. Do it now for the dividends, I'll be on the path, I just gotta get it. Cause I got my mind on some bigger things. So man, I ain't gonna give in now, I just gotta live this now. I be gonna be when I'ma kill this stuff real quick. I'ma go take it to town, cause I gotta be that king in the ring when I'm knocking them out. When I'm back with the wave, cause I am just up on the journey. Just know that I'm just going insane.
Recently, students in our school orchestra auditioned for our all-district orchestra band.
Diana has the results.
Hey Wildcats! This week, I'm here to showcase some of our fellow students who made the 2021-22 KC Metro Orchestra and Band All-District. For those that aren't familiar with this, it is a very competitive audition that takes place around this time of the year. Students practice on their own and then audition against every district that offers band and orchestra in the area and in St. Joseph. The ones who make it will then have rehearsal with the most talented musicians and perform together at a concert. Now that you know how amazing it is to make it, why don't we get to know some of our talented Wildcats?
I made the high school all-district band and I play trumpet and I got third chair.
I play trumpet and I made the all-district band.
I made all-district orchestra with the cello.
I made the all-district string orchestra and I play violin.
The audition process was a little nerve-wracking, but once you got in there and started playing, it was kind of fun.
It was really nice. There was a bit of sitting around and waiting, so I got a little bit nervous, but my audition went really well.
I've been practicing since the audition last year, and it felt really good to finally make the band, because I didn't last year.
I practiced at least like 3 or 4 times a week for a few months.
I practiced every day for about 30 minutes on each of the excerpts.
When I made the list, I was really excited. My private lessons teacher that I've had since 6th grade moved away, so it was really exciting to get to tell her.
I really look forward to the process of going to the rehearsals, the few rehearsals that we have, and learning this music with the really good musicians that are a part of this band, because I think it'll better me as a musician as well.
I have a couple friends in all-district orchestra who are also cellos, so I think I look forward to having a fun time with them.
I'm excited to actually play in it because the past few years all districts have been canceled due to weather, so we haven't got to play yet.
Thanks Wildcats for sharing. But hey, they weren't the only ones who made it. In fact, the following students were also part of the list. Congratulations to you all on the big achievement. Well, that's it for this segment. I'm Diana Almeida, and back to you in the studio.
And to wrap up this week's episode, we have a fall sports wrap-up.
Mason, it's all you.
Oh, wait, I'm supposed to be filming right now.
Sorry guys, I had a concert. That was a lot of running too. Let me one second, I need some water. What's up, Wildcats? Mason Sullivan here, but you can call me Mason Sullivan. It's getting a little colder outside, which means that fall is coming to an end, and so is fall sports. So I'm here today to give a quick wrap up on some of our fall sports. Now on to Miss Straker with a volleyball season breakdown.
We finished our varsity volleyball season 21-13. We won our district for the 3rd year in a row, and then we lost to Lee Summit West, who eventually beat Liberty North and took 2nd place at the state tournament. So lost to a good team at the end of the year. We had some pretty big postseason honors. Kaylee, Nicole, and Jalen were all 2nd team all district. Maya, Ella, and Chloe were 1st team all-district, and then Ella and Kaylee were 2nd team all-conference, and Chloe and Maya were named 1st team all-district. And Chloe Kaminsky is going to be playing in the MoCan All-Star Game, and she's a finalist for the Evelyn Gates Award. So some pretty good postseason honors for some great kids.
Thanks, Miss Straker. Next, I'm talking to Coach McDavid with cross country.
In general, we had a kind of a building season this year. A lot of our team, our varsity team, are young guys. They're sophomores for the most part, with a couple of upperclassmen. And those groups that we had, everybody made a lot of progress since last year. We had a couple really standout performances, I would say. Probably the one that goes maybe the least noticed would be, I would say, Daniel Cheligett. He actually had both the conference and the district championship meets. He had just breakout performances where he dropped his time by a considerable amount. The other one, obviously, Keegan Enix, having qualified for the state meets. Another one where, you know, we talked about what the state meet needed to look like, what his strategy would be, how he was going to run it, and then we got into the state meet, and he got out there and he executed it almost flawlessly. And to say almost flawlessly means like he really did a great job. You can't do everything perfectly in a race. Things go wrong. You know, you got to adjust, and he did a fantastic job of just running.
Thanks, Coach McDavid. Now let's touch on some of our athletes who signed last Tuesday.
Starting off, Austin Newick signed with St. Louis University and will be continuing his baseball career. Alec Butler signed with William Jewell and will go on to play baseball. Brogan Turpin signed with Quincy College and also will be playing baseball. Joey Gibbler signed with KCK Community College and will further pursue his baseball aspirations. Owen List signed with Moberly Community College, where he will, you guessed it, play baseball. I'm starting to think that all of these are baseball. Oh wait, hold on. Lastly, there's Chloe Kaminsky, who signed with the University of Oklahoma and will be playing volleyball. There we go.
Great job, everyone, and the best of luck to you in your future. Now back to Riley and Ashlyn in the studio.
All right, Wildcats, that's it for this week's episode.
Thanks for watching, and as always,
it's a great day to be a Wildcat.
Good.
There we go. That was pretty smooth.